Hey, I am so excited to have you here. Thank you so much for this amazing opportunity to one, interview you, two, share your story with my Vivant Art Gallery family cousins. We're still figuring a name for them. I'm just so honored to have you. You are a Renaissance woman. You are creative. You're an advocate. You're an activist. You're a champion. And I'm just really honored to be interviewing you today. Before we get started, would you like to some intentions or some positive information to get us going?
Thank you very much, Florcy. I appreciate the opportunity to be here. Yes, I do have an affirmation. My affirmation goes like this: I am possible. I manifest my dreams, attracting favor, resources, and finances. I accomplish my goals. I joyfully serve my purpose with wisdom, grace, and integrity. We are favored in the presence of gods, in the presence of spirits, and in the presence of men. All our needs are met in abundance. All our financial obligations are satisfied as the abundance of favor, resources, and finances are provided for us. So shall we communicate effectively with wisdom, grace, and compassion, and listen with the intent to understand.
I love that. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, we're in for a treat. This is the unveiling of Yves-Marie. This is a story behind the canvas. Who is Yves-Marie? Can you take a moment, introduce yourself beyond just the titles and the accolades? Tell us your life, tell us your story.
I am a colorful character. I am an experience. Eve Marie is an experience. I wear many hats, or in this case, many head wraps. So my career field is literacy intervention. So I started as an educator working as a literacy intervention specialist with children that are port of entry. So children that came from other countries that learn English and learn how to read at the same time. So that's what my job, that's what I do. I intervene. Everything is intervention. I've since evolved to do character development where we talk about body safety. We talk about self-esteem. And then, of course, we do movement. We talk about culture. I'm Haitian American, first generation. Both of my parents are from Port-au-Prince area. My grandparents are from the South. It just so happens that both sides of my parents are from the South, which is, Jacmel, Savo, Lazille, like that. So me, I've been, can't get more Haitian than Yves-Marie. I am the only one of my cousins, my brother and myself, that were actually born in the United States. But you can't get more Haitian than us because my parents were very adamant about knowing where we come from. And so my father especially, he has recently passed. He's traversé. I was going to say traversé. He crossed over to the other side. And so I'm in the middle of that whole situation right now. But he was the one that gave me my first drum. He's the one that gave me my first flag. I have two. There is a dance that goes with the flag. I learned in a dream. A lot of the stuff I learned in a dream, but that was one of the things I learned in a dream. Anyway, I've always had a great appreciation for our culture, even when they used to tease me and call me African booty scratcher when I was in school and stuff like that. Talk about my accent, my lips, my everything. And let me tell you how now I'm an adult and everything that I got teased about is what I've that's what I do to help other people get over their, like, do their self-esteem. So it's funny how life is. The universe prepares you for what you have to do. So yes, we talk about that. I'm a dancer. I'm a folklore dancer, but I concentrate more on healing dances. So it's low impact. My concentration is Haitian folklore. So I do Yanvalu, I do Igbo, I do Congo. My favorite is Congo. I know I'm very good at Yanvalu, but my favorite is Congo. And then Yanvalu is a very strong second. And then, of course, there's Petois. All of that is in our blood already, especially if we're Haitian. Even if we was born in the United States, if you have Haitian blood, you can't help but live Haiti in you. You know what I mean? Haiti chooses you. And I believe that Haiti chose me for whatever, because of all the people in my family, I am the most colorful. So there's that. So, I'm a crafter. I make body jewelry, waist beads, ankle bracelets. I make mirrors such as these. Like this is my Gede mirror. This represents transformation. Okay, so the part of the healing process, right, is I process my healing with art. So I make stuff. So every time something really like big happens in my life, I don't care what I gotta do. I don't care what the deadlines are, whatever. If I'm going through something, Yves-Marie will make something. And so this was a process I was going through. This was, I don't even want to get into the details. But anyway, this was the outcome, right? Transformation. That's what this represents. Now, during the time that I made this was around November, which is Gede season, and all of these pieces have to do with Gede. If you know that the symbol for Bawon or Bawon Samedi is the cross, so this is a cross that represents Bawon Samedi. Now, the stone, the crystal that I use for this is labradorite. So labradorite is known to transform energy. So if it was bad, it's gonna be good. Like it stabilizes it. It's like a neutralizer. It's one of like the super stones. I forgot what they call the crystals that are like universally ulala. This is one of the universal ulala. So this is the eye. This is the eye of your conscience. This represents. It's actually a button, but it looked like an eye, and I thought the whole vibe was just there, so I put it there. And so all of these chips right here, these are all labradorite, right? Because like I said, I was going through something, so I needed to transform the energy, get the transformation, you know what I'm saying? And then calories represent richesse, like wealth, right? In that transformation, on the other side of that pain, the other side of that pain is freedom. On the other side of that pain is a wealth of spirit, is a new level of consciousness. You dig? And so that's what these calories represent. And you're gonna see, like, I don't know if you can see it, but I got the crystals on the outside of it too. You know what I mean? And then this is wax print. Now I just found out recently, like even though I got the fabric from Africa, African wax print is actually like Dutch. Is this whole thing about that? I don't know all the history because I just heard it in passing, but it's still nice and I like it. You know what I mean? So that was the whole vibe. And so Gede colors are purple, white, and black. So that's why the colors are purple. They're dark. Anyways, so then the front part. All right, the front part, as you can see, I have cowries on here too. And I have some obsidian. I had 2 pieces of obsidian. And I thought, wouldn't it be nice if I framed the top part? So I framed the top part. See, they're shiny. Cause obsidian is real shiny. Like when they polish it and everything, it's real shiny. That's the obsidian right there. This is marble. Why did I put marble on this piece? A, because I wanted somebody to question it because it doesn't look like the labradorite. And I want you to be able to see the difference. I put marble because it's grounding energy. That's why I use
Wow.
marble to ground the energy, and it was the right color. You know what I mean? Cause we in the transition, sometimes we could lose ourselves and get caught up in the circumstance. And I realized that there's a nawepi devant. You know what I mean? So that's the thing with this. So I used the Gede one today because, like I said, my father just traversed, so that's why I use that. But I do have red ones too. I have 2 red ones left. I sold the other one from the last time we talked. But this is the red one. Now, this is my energy. This is sun energy. I'm a Leo, so it's all about like fire, sun, positive energy, everything like that. So this is sun. That represents self.
Feel
Self.
you. I hear
And
you.
it represents self. And then this right here, this is garnet. This is a garnet. This crystal is a Raleigh Vini crystal. Like, is a Raleigh Vini type of crystal, right? And then this right here is fire because, like I said, I represent sun, I represent fire, get it? And so this is fire. And then this is like these crystals right here. This is calcite, right? Because solar plexus, you get it? Your solar plex have to do with your confidence. So that's what this is all about right here. And the front is real simple. The front is real simple. These right here are cowries. In Nigeria, like when they was like in the empire time, these coral was like a sign of like wealth. You know that? It
Yes.
was a sign of wealth.
Can they find that on your website? Where can they find those mirrors?
Okay, so I have an Instagram page.
Okay.
My Desires Arts. I have a Facebook page, My Desires Traditional Arts, and I have a TikTok page, My Desires Arts. All of my art is on there. The art that I make, the art that I represent, and the artists that I represent are there as
That is
well.
cool. So you are definitely an educator, and I love that you open with I'm an educator, and to see the lesson message just on who Marie is and telling the story through your art is like amazing and it's so helpful. I just really appreciate it. Um, I didn't know you were from Jacmel. And, you know, I know a lot about Jacmel. They have a lot of rich art culture, troubadours from there, and a lot of voodoo art and folklore, and you're a dancer. I'd love for you to tell us about the piece that's behind you and how has Jacmel, Haiti, which is actually one of the most beautiful beaches in the world, because it has a white sand. Can you tell us a little bit of story about Haiti, Jacmel, and then also this amazing piece that's behind you as well?
Okay. So I like to tickle the eye. So there are three pieces behind me. So I'll show you all of them because they
Wait,
all
do the voodoo flag. Do the voodoo
the
flag.
voodoo
Some
flag.
more. Now, yeah,
Very good choice. Very good
flags.
choice.
Do the
Very, very
flag.
good choice.
You don't
As
even
you
have to
can see,
move anything. You leave it
I'm
right
not even
there.
gonna move. I'm not even gonna move.
You're right.
I'm ready
You're
for you. We we are right here. Okay, we are here. That's why I did it like this. We're here. So okay, this, my dear, is Dambala Wedo. Now, that piece is actually not from Jacques Mel, it's from Cape Haitian, but the culture is the same.
the
The culture
newer.
is the same all the way around. Yes. The story you asked for the question about Jacques Mel. So I'm gonna bridge. I'm gonna tell you the story about that Jacques Mel and bridge into Dambala. Is that fair? Okay.
Yeah, we're here
So
for it.
Jacques Mel, because I'm gonna tell you a story. It's gonna be real quick, but it's a story that went with it, so I gotta tell the story. So this what happened. I had a dream. I had a dream that I had to go find out for my chercher d'antiamour. And I was like, a d'antiamour, what is that? Danti mean to go find your ancestors. Okay? So I was I think I was about 27 or so. It was 2007, so 30, around there. Anyways, I had this dream and I got up, I'm like, so I didn't know who to call. I called my mom. I'm like, well, who's up my Dutty and where's my grandma from? And she said she's from Jacmel. I said, well, I think I gotta go to Jacmel. She said, you going to Jacmel? You never been there? Never been. I didn't know nobody from a can of paint. Never been nowhere. I took my income tax check one year. That year, 2007, I booked with Voyage Lumiere. That was the name of the company that helped me. I don't know if she's still alive. She was an old white lady, but she was real nice. It happens that she was from Jacmel. Anyways, we took the big plane, American Airlines, and then we took the little plane because Jacmel has an airport. I don't know if it's still functional with all that's going on and everything, but they got an airport. I got to Jacmel. You would have thought the land was waiting for me. I swear to goodness, I ain't spent $1 till I was about to go, and I was at the airport to buy gifts to buy souvenir. Even my echantillon came to me just regular. Like I went to the beach. Let me tell you about the beach. The beach is beautiful. The colors, the energy, everything is art in Jacmel. Everything is art. Everything is like moving art. Everything vibrates. Music everywhere. Even if you don't hear nobody play. Even if you don't hear anybody, like you don't see the instrument, you feel the music like it's just there, like there, and everybody is there. You can't get more rainbow than Jacmel. Every single color of human being is in Jacmel, and all of them are bringing something. Everybody's doing something. It's busy, and Haiti is I don't know what it looked like now, because it was 2007. It was clean. The little cottage houses, they had these French Victorian houses with the double door windows and everything. It was just a whole vibe. It was all different colors, looked like cotton candy. I don't know if you ever watched like gingerbread, like about gingerbread,
Yeah.
gingerbread. I want to say they're called gingerbread houses, but I'm not sure, so I don't want to like. But that's what they look like, gingerbread houses. And it's just a whole, everybody, you would have thought everybody knew me. I didn't know nobody from a can of paint, so I just got there. They know everybody. They said, it got to the point where I went to the beach. I forgot to bring this crystal, but that's okay, never mind. I went to the beach and I was looking for seashells. That's what I was looking for. Seashells, gokokio. I was looking for that. How about this big rock? It was this wave. This big rock landed on my foot. It was like the sun, the way the sun was reflecting in it, it was so, so very bright. And I said, dang, should I pick this up? It was a big rock. I don't like to travel with big rocks, you know. But I took it. I picked it up. And when I picked it up, when I say it was like, oh, it was like that. Like, yo, it was a whole vibe. Like, just me picking up this rock. So I was so excited. I went home. I went back to the place I was staying at, which was Florcy Morisset. That's where I was at. Very nice,
Yes.
all-inclusive place. Anybody that want to go is at the tip of the Caribbean Sea. They have a beach and everything is fabulous. Just in case y'all wanted to go to Jacqueline and check it out. But anyway, yeah, Florcy. I get back to to Place Vadier, and I said, "Oh my God, look what I got! Look what I got!" The lady was a Haitian lady that married a German guy, so she looked so much like my grandma. Oh my God! She says, "Oh, Haiti just reclaimed one of her children." That's what she said. Yo, that rings inside of me still today. Yo,
Oh,
that lady at the time, you know, I talk just like this. I just got a little bit more sense now. But let me tell you, that lady told me, she said, "O gen pou fè gros travay Haiti un jour." Ndi mwen men. She was like, "Yeah, you." I said, "What do you mean?" She said, "O gen pou gros professeur." Ndi, "O gen pou gros professeur, o gen pou fè program edikasyon a ti moun Haiti. O gen pou chanje konsyans ti moun yo." Ndi, avec Marisa Amgen, I was married to an American guy at the time. And she said, "No, that's not your husband." I said, "Excuse me?" She said, "Yeah, you and your husband," because she can say you and your husband. I'm like, uh, I don't know what you looking at, but this guy right here, he didn't even want me to come to Haiti. She's like, "No, no, no, that's not your husband." I said, "That's not my husband." "What do you mean? I'm going to leave my husband?" "Oh, no, he's going to leave you." And that's exactly what happened to her. But that's another story. Anyway, when I
quit.
came back to America, it was like the art just like, when I say artsy fartsy, everything just splash. I was making cha-cha. I was doing dance like crazy. There's not a Haitian rhythm I can't dance to, even if I never practiced it. I was making cha-cha. I was making big cha-cha, little cha-cha. I was making, and then my father gave me my first drum.
Like a show and tell, and I love this. I want to pause for 1 second because I wanted you to translate for the listeners what the lady said to you in English.
I said it in Creole. Okay,
I
sorry.
know you're so ambidextrous with your language, with your tongue. I love it.
Okay, so this what happened. So I
Wait, no, no,
found,
no. Just the one sentence she said. The one sentence. You can tell them. I want you to.
okay, she said, "I'm going to be a big teacher, a big educator in Haiti one day. I'm going to help change the consciousness of the Haitian youth." But when she said that to me, I was a youth.
You were young and you were going through your own thing. Yeah, I
I was
believe
still
it.
trying to figure my own
Yeah.
self out, to the point where I laughed. I laughed at her. I did. I sure did.
You
It's
know what's
funny how life is, right?
interesting? It is. And so interesting. I know you're still going to tell us a story about the space and go back. But I think she rings so true, like knowing what I know now of you in terms of the cause, fighting, you're an arts champion, you're an artivist, you're doing so much for Haiti. It's true, ladies and gentlemen. Tell us about the piece behind you. Your story. Is what.
Okay, so then now we get to Dambala. So we fast forward, fast forward, fast forward. We started the Crayons for Haiti Incorporated. We started bringing school supplies and things like that back and forth to Haiti. And then we needed money. So we said, how can we raise money and keep our dignity? So we came up with the Economic Dignity Project. Now, there are a lot of different artists that paint. Yeah? And our painters, and they are talented, they are fabulous, the acrylic, the colors, the ooh la la. But there's something that Haiti has that not everybody has. And that, my dear, is the sequence flags you see behind me. Those are voodoo flags. Let me tell you, it could take up to 6 months and 4 people to make this right here. There's layers to this process. But when you bring them and raise them up in a voodoo temple, they come to life. The energy comes to life. You could feel all of Tamba, like Papa Dambala, especially in the dance and everything. The colors come to life. The energy comes to life. You know, he represents the God of wisdom. That's what he brings. He brings wisdom and knowledge. He make you want to go study, learn stuff. He's also, what interesting piece about him is, you know how the doctors have that is a little stick like this and then they got snakes on it and everything? That's represent Dambala, right? So he represents sagesse. He represents wisdom. He represents connaissance, knowledge, like that. So he's a very high regarded. He's one of the Radalois, right? He do Rada. So we have Rada, we have Petro, we have Congo, we have Guinea, we have, we're not getting into that because that's not what you asked me. But anyway, this traditional art, as far as I know, I haven't seen any other traditional culture do it like this. The closest that you might be able to get is if you go to South America, maybe you might get some Native Americans that do embroidery. This is embroidery with sequins and the little teeny weeny beads like this. So you'll see a big square table like this. My artist name that did this, his name is Jeffel Lamisère. When I
All
met
right,
this
tell us,
man,
wait. So you are a collector with a cause,
yes,
and you just told us about this amazing history. I want to underscore what you're saying, just because we're here for a little bit of time around you having a big cause and you collecting all of this art. You skipped over Crayons for Haiti and you're going into the artist. So I want you to tell us about artists, but let's make sure we come to learning more about not only this artist that you have, your collection, and why Haitian art and why are you using Haitian art to tell stories?
okay. That means I have to take you back to Crayons for Haiti. Okay, so Crayons for Haiti Incorporated is a nonprofit organization that I started in 2013. I started it was after the earthquake. There was this big earthquake in Haiti, and then a lot of people were displaced, and the buildings was all messed up and everything like that. And the school system was a little bit dysfunctional. It was dysfunctional before that, but it got worse, like after the earthquake. But the resilience that touched me was you were seeing children go to school with one shoe, you know, and then they would share tableau. I don't know if you know, like, tableau is black, but in Haiti, there's another kind of plywood, like a plush that you could use. And you see they sharing it to try to get their notes in and everything like that. That touched my whole soul. And at the time I was working at the school district of Philadelphia. So and everybody was all this money available. Everybody was going for it. I was scared. I didn't want to do that. So I used my income tax check and I went to see what did we have? Like, what could we work with? Because one thing that I know is that when somebody put their own self into it, it's not like we're not trying to build a welfare people. These people are talented. These people are intelligent. They just don't have opportunity because of corruption, insecurity, and greed. But we, the ones that are willing to appreciate that kind of work, that kind of art, we can support them, encourage them, like by encouragement, by espoir, pour yo ka vive, puis yo ka vive sa yo ye a. So they can live what they are. We give them hope. We give them inspiration so they can live. So when we do economic dignity project, that means that I'm not handing you anything. This is not a handout. You work for this. You went, cause can you imagine the struggle of an artist? Imagine the struggle of an artist in a country that is unstable. You still have to get art to get paint. You still have to get canvas. You still have to get, and you still have to eat. So now you start to, like, as an artist, I mean, I don't know for everybody else, but I know I have sacrificed. If I needed a piece to get done, I would sacrifice something I need to get that piece done, right? Now imagine that from an artist in Haiti perspective. So the encouragement, like the artists that I work with, that I get this art from, are the ones that actually do the art. And why do I say that? Because there are people that buy art in the country and then they go sell it in the city. That's good. I don't knock nobody's hustle. That's what I'm doing. But the reality of it is that artist that had to struggle to get that paint, we all know what that feel like, right? And then they kunya gen balto, kunya azepete lot boy. Imagine you need red. You got this one section of this piece that you got to do. Like, for example, this fruit piece right here,
Love that
right?
piece.
You done did all the other colors, and you're short the last red to do the carrots and that tomato right there. and you got to pay school fees. You dig me? Man, it takes some good to get up or shoot. You understand what I'm saying? That's why the Economic Dignity Project is important. They keep their dignity because it's them giving a little bit of themselves, and it's not free because freedom is not
You're
free.
giving them dignity and you're giving them
Voila.
cadence.
Hence the
Just so
Economic Dignity Project, because they are people. They are people
mhm.
trying to, like, we come here and you go work accounting, you go work house cleaning, or you go work doctor. You are working. You are getting paid for your service. That is your art that you are sharing. You are getting paid for. Well, guess what? This is their art. This is their Zev. Is Zev Yosa. Itede. This is their legacy. So we should respect that. Put it in a book somewhere. Put it in a museum so they can be honored for the effort. Despite everything that's going on in Haiti, they still managed to produce such an aesthetic to make us think, to juke our numb, to juke our, I don't know how to say juke in English, but to juke our souls. You know what I mean? That's why the Economic Dignity Project is so important. It funds children that, okay, so in Haiti, you have to pay for school. Okay, there are not that many free schools that I know about. And they're especially out in the country, you got to pay. This program helps fund that education. You dig what I'm saying? When they come and they learn how to use the alphabet, who they are, how to understand the ones that do go to school and they talk to them, they could talk too. They got something to say too. You get connaissance too. By get by moun l'école pa konnen, c'est moun ki pa konnen li a ki pal montre li. There are things that people in school that went to school and speak good French or good English or good whatever, and they don't have no common sense, you know? So we need each other. So when we support an artist, especially one of my desires, traditional arts artists, you are giving dignity to a human being. So that only they can feed themselves, they can feed their family, but you're supporting their art. You're encouraging them.
love that. So your nonprofit isn't a movement, not just an organization. It is creating dignity, it's creating hope, and it's creating opportunity. I love this. So from action to art, you were gonna tell us about the artists and the sequencing. Um, love for you to go back and tell us about how you met the artist and the relationship that you have.
Okay, so we're gonna talk about the art that's behind me, which is the Dambala sequence flag. This is a large sequence flag. It's classified as a voodoo flag. The artist that made this beautiful piece is Dieu fait la misère. He is my traditional artist. I have two, like I said, I have a contemporary and a traditional, and this is my traditional artist. I chose the sequence flags because, like I said, that's an art that we don't see often in the world, and Haitians could do it. And so I wanted to do something that was not everybody have, but something that would still live is configino, like keep our head level, big, because we have beautiful art, we have beautiful artists. He is a dancer, and he now lives in Brazil due to the insecurity. He was living in Cape Haitian. He moved to Brazil, where he's thriving. He's going to be relocating back to Haiti next year, but we started in Haiti. And so he makes all our pieces for us. Like I said, they take time. I do custom orders, but right now, this is the piece that I'm in love with. I like texture. I like the precision of the lines, but I also like the I just like to touch it. Sometimes I just get up in the morning and just touch it. Like I try to make sure my hands are clean and everything. But I like texture. I like the blackness of his skin. Like he chose to use black sequence. And when you see it, when like, you know, the video, I don't know if it's giving it justice, but when you let the sun hit it like this, the morning sun hit it like this, it's like Dambala is here because all of the birds all are chirping at the same time. Yeah, it's a beautiful vibe.
Yeah.
So
So
Vivant Art Gallery, we are very grateful to you for exhibiting my first collection. This is my first collection exhibition, and you decided to work with me and help me and share our art because we have similar interests as far as promoting Haitian art and Haitian culture, Black art and Black culture, us being the first Black Republic, and the fact that we have so much to share. so much love to share, so much good energy to share. And the fact that we chose to collaborate on this is very, very good. Good
Yeah. I need
example for the rest
I
coming
need other
behind.
warriors, art warriors in the world, like championing cultural art. It's important. I think it's relevant, and especially in this day and time. And so this is really amazing. And even Marie, we've known each other so many years, over 10 years, 16 North Street in Old City. And I've lived a lot of places, but we've always stayed in contact. And so I was happy and excited to share with you and share your collection with my audience. But more importantly, more excited about what this money is going to do. I was going to continue to help you do the work that you're doing. I'd free to close with an invitation for others to join this amazing movement. For those that are interested in discovering Haitian art for the first time for your collection, what's one action you would want to take today to support and celebrate artistic heritage?
Well, beautiful people, the way you can support this project, this movement, this economic dignity movement is by buying a piece. I have pieces from artists in Haiti that represent our tradition, that represent our lifestyle, that represent our spirituality. I have artists as such as Jefer Lamisère, who bring the tradition of Voodoo art and bring our culture to life with sequence flags of all sizes, and the colors are vivid. The energy, you can feel it through the art. I also have a contemporary artist, which is Tetwab Soleil, who brings forth this social commentary in visual aesthetic. So he's telling a story of what we're living today as Haitian people, as Black people in this society that we've been given. And so it's another way to juke the spirit and remember the Haitian in us, no matter where we are in this world. So when you buy a piece, you encourage somebody, you inspire somebody to continue, because some people don't have words, they have art, they have visuals, and you can help share their story by supporting them and buying a piece from vivantartgallery.com. You are welcome to check out my page, My Desires Arts, because I want to refer you right back to the collection at vivantartgallery.com. Buy a piece. Buy a piece for your office, for your corporation, so you can show your solidarity with growth, because that's what our art represents. Our art represents growth. It represents possibility, possibility possible, possibility possible. We are possible, and with you, everything is possible.
Very beautifully stated, Yves-Marie. I am so happy you are on a mission. You are visionary, and everything that you're doing is amazing. I love the call to action. And honestly, those who want to buy, I encourage you to do it on our website. If you want, you can DM Yves-Marie on all of her platforms. It's My Desire Art. Feel free to reach out to her directly. The reality is we want art in the world. These artists create this art and they want to be shared. And so for us, and I will just add on, art is the resistance. It is the sign of revolution. It is dreaming beyond the easel, and I'd like to say that everyone is invited to join this movement with Yves-Marie and My Desire Art. Congratulations. I'm really excited. I invite you all to follow us online. We're going to be doing a lot of social media posts. We're going to try to maybe come back to you and do a pop-up in a couple of weeks or maybe a month. We're going to try to figure that out. But stay tuned for more. Get engaged. Support the vision. Support the mission. Support Yves-Marie.
Thank you very much, Florcy. Thank you very much, Vivant Art Gallery Collection. Thank you very much to all my ancestors on my mother and my father's side, the ones that walk with me that I don't know. I appreciate every single one of you. I look forward to continuing. We could grow together. Go to vivantartgallery.com. Get you a painting. There's a variety to choose from with a variety of price ranges, depending on what you like and what you have to spend. So there's something for everybody to support the Economic Dignity Project. Together we are strong.